Good morning to one and all. I am Sudha, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Computer Science. Subject Fundamentals of Algorithm. My topic DFS. Let us see DFS. DFS means Depth First Search Method. DFS is a fundamental graph traversal algorithm used to search and explore the nodes in a graph or tree data structure. It starts at a selected node root and explores as far as possible along each branch before backtracking. At the start of the algorithm, all vertex will be in initial state. Initially, stack is empty. Push start vertex into a stack. Pop a vertex from the stack. If popped vertex is in initial state, visit it and change the state from initial to visit state. Push all the unvisited vertex adjacent to pop vertex. There are several steps in the process. Choose a starting node, that is a root node. Select a node to begin the search. Explore node neighbor. Visit all the unvisited neighbor of the current node marked as visited. Label the current node as a visitor to avoid the revisiting. Recur of neighbor. Recursively apply step 2, 3 for each unvisited neighbor. Backtrack. Return to the previous node when all the neighbors are visited. Repeat. Continue until all unreachable nodes are visited. Example, basic root 0 values are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Initially stack is empty. All vertices are in initial state. Initial state, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Push a start vertex into the stack. Initial state is stack position is 0. Here we selected 0 as the starting vertex because in degree of 0 is 0. Incident edges in degree of 0. In degree of 5 is 2, 6 is 2, like that. Pop a vertex from the stack. Initial state is 0. 0 is popped. If popped vertex is in initial state, visit it and change the state from initial state to visit state. Here 0 is in initial state, so visited 0, and change the initial state to the visited state 0. Initial state 0 is popped values. Again, remaining values are initial state 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Visited state 0. Push all the unvisited vertex adjacent to the popped vertex. Unvisited vertex adjacent to the 0 are 3 and 1. Push 3 and 1. Stack. Third position will be stack. Again, one value will be stack the position. Pop a vertex from the stack 1 and 3. 1 is also popped. Remaining 3. The popped vertex is in initial state. Visit it and change the state from initial state to visited state. Here 1 is in initial state. So, visit 1 and change initial state to the visited state. Push all the unvisited vertex adjacent to the popped vertex. Unvisited vertex adjacent to the 1 or 5, 4, 2. Stack position 3, 5, 4, 2. Push 5 value, 4 value, 2 value into the stack. Pop a vertex from the stack 3, 5, 4, 2. 2 is also popped. Remaining values are 3, 5, 4. 2 is popped from the stack. If the popped vertex is in initial state, visit it and change the state from the initial state to the visited state. Here 2 is the initial state, so visited 2 and change the initial state to the visited state. Initial state 1. Visited state 2. Push all the vertex adjacent to the popped vertex. Unvisited vertex adjacent to the 2 or 3, 5, 3. 3, 5, 4, 5, 3. Pop a vertex from the stack 3, 5, 4, 5, 3. 3 is also popped. Remaining 3, 5, 4, 5. If popped vertex is initial stated, it changes the state from initial state to the visited state. Here 3 is a initial state, so visited 3 and change the initial state to the visited state. Visited state, initial state is 3, visited state also 3. All visited vertex adjacent 3 is 6. Push 6 into the stack. 3, 5, 4, 5, 6 in the stack position. Pop a vertex from the stack 3, 5, 4, 5, 6. 6 is also popped. Remaining value 3, 5, 4, 5. A popped vertex is initial stated and changed in the state from the initial state to the visited state. Here 6 is the initial state, so 6 and visited change the initial state to the visited state. 6 is the initial stated, visited state also 6. Push all the unvisited vertex adjacent to the pop vertex. Unvisited vertex adjacent to the 6 is a 9. Push 9 into the stack. The 9 value 3, 5, 4, 5, 9. Stack position, initial state and visited state. Pop a vertex from the stack 3, 5, 4, 5, 9. 9 is popped. Remaining 3, 5, 4, 5. A popped vertex is initial stated, visited and change the state from initial state to visited state. Here 9 is the initial state, so 9 is visited and change initial state to the visited state. Initial state is 9, visited state is also 9. Push all the visited vertex adjacent to the popped vertex. Unvisited vertex adjacent to the 9, no push. Pop a vertex from the stack 5, 4, 5, 3. 5 is popped. 4, 5, 3 is a stack position. Popped vertex initial state visited and change the state from the initial state to visited state. Here 5 is the initial state, so visit 5 and change the initial state to the visited state 5. Push all the unvisited vertex adjacent to the pop vertex. Unvisited vertex adjacent to the 5 are 8 and 7. 6 are already visited. 8, 7 into the stack. 5, 4, 8, 7 in the stack position. 7 is popped. Remaining 3, 5, 4, 8. Popped vertex initially visited in the change and the state from the initial state to the visited state. 7 is the initial state, so visited 7 and change the initial state to the visited state. Change the initial state to the visited state is the 7 value. Push all the visited vertex adjacent to the popped vertex. All visited vertex adjacent to the 7 is 8. Push 8 into the stack, 8 in the stack position. Pop a vertex from the stack, 8 is popped. 8 is popped, stack position. The vertex initially stated and change the state if from initial state to visited state. Here 8 is in initial state, so 8 change initial state to the visited state. 8. Push all the unvisited vertex adjacent to the popped vertex. No unvisited vertex adjacent to the 8, no push value. Pop a vertex from the stack, 8 is popped. Remaining value 3, 5, 4. 8 is initial status, so 8 visited, change the initial state to the visited state. Initial state is 8, visited state is also 8. Unvisited vertex adjacent to the popped vertex, no unvisited vertex adjacent to the 8. Three, 5, 4. 4 is popped. Again 3 and 5 is remaining. Popped vertex is the initial state. Change the state from the initial state to the visited state. Here 4 is initial state. So visited 4. Change the initial state to the visited state. 4 on the initial state to visited state. Adjacent to the popped vertex. Unvisited vertex adjacent to the 4. No push value. Remaining 3 and 5 in the stack position. Pop a vertex from the stack 3. 3 is popped. 3 is already visited state. Push all the unvisited vertex adjacent to the popped vertex. Unvisited vertex adjacent to the 3. So push. Stack is empty. Stack is empty. Traversing is completed. All the nodes are visited. Number of edges n minus 1. N number of values 9 minus 1 8. Thank you.